Hey guys, it's Robyn, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back and welcome if you're new. Today's a really exciting video. This is the fall catalog scent video. So we do now know what scents are and are not going to be in the fall catalog. We also know what's coming back, what's not coming back. We know what the 10 new scents are going to be, and I've got scent notes for most of those as well. What this video is not, we are not looking at warmers in the new catalog today. We're not looking at laundry or any other kind of products like that, and we're not talking about any special limited time offer items in the future either. So this is just a video about the fall 2022 catalog scents. So if that sounds interesting to you, or you're trying to figure out what to add to your club or leave in your club or take out of your club, this video might be of some use, so stay tuned and we will go through the catalog. So aside from people who went to SFR this last week, consultants do not have physical paper copies of the new fall catalog yet. They'll be available for us to order July 1st, but right now none of us have those unless you went to SFR and were given one there. What I did do is took the scent list from the new catalog. So the scent list from the new catalog, went through my old fall catalog with it from last year, and I've kind of marked off what's coming back, what's not, and I'll take you through what we got here. I've also got my spring and summer catalog, the current catalog, that is still in use, and I'll let you know at the end, toward the end of the video. First we'll go through fall, then we'll go through this one and we'll talk about what's not coming back in the fall catalog. Most of what's not coming back in the fall catalog is stuff we expect to not come back. So Scentsy does 2 catalogs a year, a spring, summer, and a fall, winter. The very seasonal based scents, like the very fruity, the very summery scents, they go away in the fall. They always do. And then they usually come back, or most of them will come back in the spring again, and vice versa. Nobody wants the Christmassy scents, or very few of us want the Christmassy scents during the spring, summer, and so they get retired for that time, and then most of them get brought back the next year. The trick is you never know which ones will be brought back and which ones will be permanently retired. So that is where Scentsy Club comes in. Anyways, we will just hop through the last year's fall catalog. So I'll just kind of focus on the scent portions here. So last fall, we had 10 new release scents. We have 10 new release scents this year as well. What I'll say right off the top is all 10 of the new release scents that came out last year did make it to the fall catalog this year as well. So the ones that you will see this fall and available to order August 1st, along with the rest of the new fall catalog, are Blue Sage and Tonka, Cashmere and Corduroy, Cinnamon Buttercream, Eucalyptus Wreath, Graham Cracker Crunch, I'm happy about that one, Harvest Blessings, Pomegranate Prosecco, Scarlet Sunflower, Spiced Ember Glow, and Tinselberry. Those were all new last fall, and they've all moved forward to this catalog as well. Then we'll go through the holiday category. And here there's a couple surprise but not surprises for me. Most of them did carry forward, and all of my personal favorites carried forward. Be Merry has moved forward. Christmas Cottage is going to be back. Dancing Sugar Plums is back. Perfect Peppermint is back. Polar Bear Hug is back. Red Berry and Spruce is one that I was worried about, and it did not make the catalog for fall and winter this year. So it has been retired, it seems, and that one was really pretty. And it is now, obviously, we can't add it to club because it's not currently available. So if you have this in your club, keep it there. And if you don't have it in your club, neither do I. I'm very sorry. It's a very nice berry tree scent, but it has now retired, so we won't have that one again. Snowberry, another one that did not come back. That was Loganberry, Strawberry, Peppermint, and Cinnamon. Was in the fruity category, and it did not move forward to this catalog, so it is retired. If it's in your club and you love it, keep it there, because you won't get it back this fall. Very Merry Cranberry is back, Very Snowy Spruce is back, and Winterberry Apple Tea, one of most people's favorites, is returning as well. So those are all coming back. Next we have the spice category, and all of them except for one have been moved forward to this fall. So we have one fairly loved scent has been taken out, but I believe it's being replaced by a new scent. So Apple and Cinnamon Sticks returns, Autumn Hearth returns, Autumn Sunset returns, Christmas Cottage, like we said, returns, Cider Mill is back, Cinnamon Bear is back, Cloves and Cinnamon stays, Dancing Sugar Plum stays, Farm Stand Pumpkin stays, First Day of Fall stays, Harvest Blessing Stays. Homestead Holiday is the one that did not make it back into the fall catalog this year. So if you love this one, or it's a nostalgic scent for you at the holidays, I know Patricia Gates, this is her Christmas Eve scent, so I'm sure she's going to be mourning this one if she doesn't have it in her club. This is one that a lot of people did really enjoy for nostalgic purposes. So I hope it's in your clubs if so, but it is not returning. I do have it in my club, luckily, so thank goodness for that. Maple Apple Bourbon came back. Pumpkin Chai came back. Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl, yes, thank goodness. Spiced Ember Glow, like we said, and Welcome Home. This one's available in the spring summer catalog as well. They tend to keep this one year round, and that continued this fall and winter as well. Next up, we have the bakery category. Now, we were all kind of surprised in the spring summer because Scentsy did a number on the bakery section in the spring summer catalog. There were quite a few retired or taken out that we were all quite surprised at, and we're really hoping would come back in the fall. So this has been kind of the category to watch. A lot of people have been really curious what's going to be in this category for fall and winter this year. And there's a few surprises here, so I will take you through them. So Almond Croissant from last fall and winter did not return. We were kind of, this is usually a year-round catalog scent, and it didn't make it to the spring catalog. Some of us were kind of fingers crossed that it would be back for fall winter. It did not return. So Almond Croissant seems to have retired. So I hope you have it in your club if you love it. It's a really beloved scent. I hope we see it back and bring back my bar one day. Apple Butter Frosting, same thing. This is one of my favorites too. It also did not make it back into this fall and winter. So they did not bring those two back, and those were two that people were really hoping for. What they did bring back that had been taken out of the spring summer catalog and everyone freaked out about was Sugar Cookie. So Sugar Cookie did make it back to the fall catalog this season. Apple Cherry Strudel made it back as well. So did Baked Apple Pie, Blueberry Cheesecake. Breakfast in Bed did not. So Breakfast in Bed was the pumpkin pastry, black raspberry, sweet cinnamon drizzle. It was a nice scent as well, nice mixer as well. That did not make it back, so that one has retired. Butter Pecan did not make it back. It seems to have retired permanently. Like we talked about, the two new ones, Cinnamon Buttercream and Graham Cracker Crunch, did return. Hug in a Mug is returning. Pumpkin Roll, one of my favorites from this category, is returning, so thank goodness. That one's really nice mixed with Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl. Salted Caramel Toffee returned. Sugar Cookie, like I said, has come back. Vanilla Bean Buttercream, a staple year-round, has come back. Vanilla Waves has been retired. That doesn't surprise me though. This is more of a spring-summer scent, so it does not surprise me that they took it out of the catalog in wax and things like that for the winter. So no worries there. I think we'll probably see it back in the spring-summer. It is a very popular scent. I'm not too concerned about that. They did add a few things to this category. One thing that they did with this category is Clementine Cupcake, which is a new spring-summer bakery scent. They actually carried it forward to the new catalog. So Clementine Cupcake is actually moving forward into the fall-winter catalog as well. So we'll see that in there all winter as well. They also added Scary Good, which was a scent of the month last early fall. And that was toasted butterscotch, pumpkin puree, cinnamon, and vanilla. That's a very good scent, very popular, one of my favorites as well. And that did make it to catalog this fall and winter. So if you've been wanting to try Scary Good or you want more of it, that is going to be general catalog in the fall. Another one they added that kind of surprised me, it was kind of a wild card, but I'm happy with the choice, is they added Vanilla Cinnamon Maple. That was a holiday brick last season. It was like I think I actually warmed it like last week randomly. I had no knowledge that this was coming back then. I just happened to warm it. It's like a nice like salted caramel type scent. It's a really nice like all-purpose all year round bakery scent for me. But it made it to the catalog for fall, so that's good news. And there is also a new scent in this category, and we'll go through the new scents at the end of this here. So, fresh category. There's a few changes here as well. Aloe Water and Cucumber, Amazon Rain, these two stayed, which is no surprise. Those are kind of Scentsy staples. Arctic Kiss stayed, again, very popular fall-winter scent. Best in Snow, which is what I had it in my club haul the other day. I call it my medicinal scent. Again, it's not medicinal. I just tend to find it really soothing if I'm not feeling well. So that has been retired. That is not coming back this season. So Best in Snow, I hope you have a little stockpile, or you have it in your club, because that is not returning. By the Sea is coming back. Clean Breeze is coming back. Clothesline comes back. Cozy Cardigan is coming back. Eucalyptus Wreath is back. Surpriser, Jammy Time is not coming back. So I don't know. This is one where if you're a big Jammy Time lover, I would add this to your club while you can, because we don't know if they're going to bring it back in the spring or not. They might not. They may. We don't know. But if you're a lover of Jammy Time, I would slide that into your club here right away before August 1st, when the new catalog kicks in. Just Breathe, same thing. This is in the spring summer catalog. So if you love Just Breathe, you can add it to your club currently. And I would recommend that you do so if this is a favorite for you, because those two are not coming into the fall winter catalog, and that also means they may not make it to the spring summer catalog as well. We don't know. Newborn Nursery did come back. Polar Bear Hug, Perfect Peppermint, like we talked about, they did come back. Silver Bells, also back. Thank goodness, that's a favorite of mine. And this one's going to be a heartbreak for me and for quite a few people, I think. Vanilla Mint did not come back. So Vanilla Mint is one that's been around for quite a while. It's frosted, wintergreen frost, vanilla, and frozen citrus. Very pretty, sort of like, almost like perfumey mint, but very beautiful. Not back. I have it in my club, thank goodness. This one isn't currently available either because it's a winter scent, so you can't even add this to your club. So, shoot. That one's going to be a Scentsy heartbreak for some, along with Jammy Time and Just Breathe, I think. Those are also popular scents. What they have given us in this next season, though, is they are adding to the fresh section Fluffy Fleece, which was, again, a holiday brick last winter. So Fluffy Fleece will be in the catalog this fall and winter. And there's also a couple new scents in this category as well, to take the place of those old ones. Then on to the woods category. So the first one at the top here is Around the Campfire. It did not make it to the new catalog. So this was a very like campfire smoke type scent, and a lot of people didn't like this one, so I kind of did worry about this one coming back. But it did not make it to the new catalog. So if you're a lover of Around the Campfire, if you have this in your club, don't take it out, because you probably won't be able to get more if you do. So Around the Campfire is not returning. Again, these ones we've kind of talked about. Be Merry, Blue Sage and Tonga, Cashmere and Corduroy, they did return. Cedar Cider, I was worried about this one. It did return. So Cedar Cider, I know Linda H is going to be happy about that one. That's a favorite of hers. Iced Pine returned. My Hero did not. So if you're a fan of My Hero, that did not come back. And I can't remember off the top of my head if this is available right now. I think it might be in the spring summer catalog as well. And if it is, I would suggest you club it, because I don't think it's going to be back. Well, it's not going to be in the fall catalog for sure. And I don't know that they would bring this back for spring summer specifically. Mystery Man did stay though. So Mystery Man's sticking around. Again, Red Berry and Spruce, really sad that one's not coming back. Very Snowy Spruce is back. Weathered Leather is back. The other thing they gave us in this category is they added a couple scents that we've had before to take the place of some of those ones that they took away. So Icicles and Evergreen is being added to this section. Icicles and Evergreen was a scent of the month last year. I'm going to try to move the lighting here because it looks like Jesus is going to come through my window or something. Hold on. There we go. Not that that wouldn't be grand or anything, but got something going on here. So Icicles and Evergreen was a scent of the month last winter time, close to the holidays. I want to say it was like November-ish, somewhere in there. It was like a very sweet kind of perfumey pine scent. Really pretty. Again, I'm not a lover of pine, but I didn't mind that one either. Like, it's not a scent I love, but it is a scent that it's a nice sweet pine if you don't tend to love pines. It's kind of got a bit of a perfuminess to it almost. The other thing they added to the woods category for us this season is Toasted Acorn and Oak, which is a really good scent. It's a fantastic performer. If you didn't try it last fall, it was in the Harvest Trio. Every harvest and holiday time, Scentsy puts out like a trio, like a 3-pack of waxes, and Toasted Acorn and Oak was in the Harvest one. And it was really lovely. Like, it was really, really good. So I'm glad that they did add that for us. It's like a nutty, oaky, kind of sweet vanilla scent. It's really, really nice. Very kind of a strong kind of anytime in the fall scent. It's not like super pumpkin-y. You could warm it in any of the cool months. It's very homey and cozy. Next we have the fruity section, and they did a bit of a number here, but they also, what they took away, they also added to. So We have a lot of new fruity stuff, but they did take away quite a few as well. So Autumn Road Trip stayed, Berry Blessed stayed, Black Raspberry Vanilla of course stayed, that's a Scentsy classic. Bright Cider Life, thank goodness, stayed, that's one of my favorites. Caramel Apple Craze stayed. Cloudberry Dreams did not. This surprised me. Cloudberry Dreams is like a rosy raspberry type scent. It's really pretty, very feminine. That did not move forward in wax, so that will not be available in home fragrance. This one is in the spring summer catalog, so if you love Cloudberry Dreams, you can still add it to your club, and I suggest that you do that before August 1st. Jeweled Pomegranate also did not make it back in the home fragrance line. That one is like kind of a nice deep pomegranate scent. Very pretty, no longer available in home fragrance. So that's a sad one for some. Johnny Appleseed comes back. Perfectly Pomegranate did not return. This one doesn't surprise me a ton. Again, if they didn't keep Jeweled Pomegranate, they wouldn't keep Perfectly Pomegranate, because I think Jeweled Pomegranate probably did better. And I think a lot of people prefer Jeweled Pomegranate, so I'm not surprised that Perfectly Pomegranate didn't make it, but my sister loved this scent, so she'll be sad that it's not coming back. Pomegranate Prosecco, though, stayed, so that's good news. Scarlet Sunflower stayed, like we talked about. Okay, here's a surprise. I did not see this coming. Sea Salt and Avocado did not make the cut. It is not coming back in the fall. So I'm not sure here if the plan is to make this a seasonal scent, because historically this has been one that's available all year round. They don't usually kick it out of the winter catalog. So for it to not be here makes me nervous that they may not bring it back for spring and summer next year. So I don't know. If you're a lover of Sea Salt and Avocado, I would pick up a brick or put it in your club. It is still available currently, so you can do that right now until August 1st. So I would recommend doing that with Sea Salt and Avocado. Snowberry, again, not coming back. We talked about that. Tinselberry, Very Merry Cranberry, and Winterberry Apple Tea are all returning. So that is great news. What else did they do in this section? So there are 3 new scents that are going to be in the fruity category out of that 10 new scents. They've also added Fairy Tale Pumpkin to this category. And Fairy Tale Pumpkin was the September, I think it was September. The September scent of the month last year. And that was like a blueberry pumpkin type scent. To me, it smelled like blueberry muffins. A lot of people thought it smelled like blueberry candies. It was kind of like a candied blueberry with just a little bit of pumpkin. To me, it smelled more on like the bakery side than fruity, but that has made it to the fruity category. And to me, that was a surprise. I would not have anticipated Fairy Tale Pumpkin making it to the catalog. As far as I could tell, it was not like that. It had people that loved it, like any scent does. But as far as I could tell, it wasn't a well-received scent. It wasn't one that most people really enjoyed. So I was surprised to see it make the catalog. But for the people that do love that scent, I'm happy for you. There's one for you guys. Another one that they added to the fruity section is Orchard Apple and Spice. Again, that was also part of that Harvest Trio last fall. So out of the 3 scents in the Harvest Trio last fall, 2 of them made it to catalog this season. So that's very cool. So Orchard Apple and Spice was actually really nice. It was kind of like a cherry. It had cherry in it, I'm pretty sure. It was like cherry, spiced apple, and a bit of a woody note to kind of ground it. It was really pretty. I remember enjoying it just fine. So that made it to the catalog in the fruity section as well. Next, we have the citrus section, and they did a number here as well. So Blue Grotto and Coconut Lemongrass are going to come back to the winter catalog. This is a surprise. So these 2 usually do stick around year round, Squeeze the Day and Sun-Kissed Citrus. They're not coming back in the fall winter catalog this time. So if you're a lover of Squeeze the Day or of Sun-Kissed Citrus, I would suggest putting those in your club, because I don't know, again, they might decide to make these seasonal. Like maybe they're going to make these spring summer scents from now on, but it does make me nervous because historically these have been available year round. So we might see them back in the spring, but I personally wouldn't count on it. It's another almond croissant, apple butter frosting debate, whether they'll bring these back for us or not. And we saw how that went with almond croissant and apple butter frosting. They did not return. So I would be very shocked if they completely discontinued these in wax, but sometimes they do things that make no sense to us, but it makes sense in Scentsy's end. So these are currently available, Sun-Kissed Citrus and Squeeze the Day. If you love them in wax, I would club them before August 1st. In floral, the only scent we usually have in the winter is Luna, and it is coming back this winter. And they're actually, I believe, adding one of the scents. One of the new scents, I believe, is also in the floral category, so we might even have 2 floral scents this winter, which will be lovely. As for licensed scents, those are all the same. So we are going to see 100 Acre Wood, True Love Awaits, Oh Boy, Totally Mini, and Mickey Mouse and Friends, as well as 9 Realms back in the catalog for fall. So no changes to the licensed scents for fall. One other thing to note in the wood section is White Amber and Teak is going to be moving forward from the spring and summer catalog and joining the fall winter catalog as well. So we'll have that scent in the catalog too. And next up we have the new scents. So again, I've not smelled these yet. Only people that went to SFR have smelled these. The rest of us will get to order our kits of them on July 1st. So right now we have names and scent notes. There are 2 scents that I don't have scent notes for here, and I will add them to the description box below in the next day or 2 when those become available. But for now I don't have them, but they will very soon be available, and I'll add them to the description box below so you can check them out there. So the first new scent is in the fruity category, and it's called Blackcurrant and Plum. It's a dark purple wax, and the notes are tangerine, autumn air, apple, blackberry, plum, currant, oakwood, and suede. Now the notes for these are from the scent pyramid that Scentsy does. So when they release a new scent, they usually release an image with top notes, mid notes, and base notes. That is different from the general description of the scent. Sometimes the description will just kind of have 3 or 4 of those notes, whereas the actual scent layering graph shows all of the scents. So in that tiered thing, we have tangerine, autumn air, apple, and I assume those would probably be top notes. Blackberry, plum, currant, oakwood, and suede. And oakwood and suede would probably be base notes. So it sounds like kind of a fruity, woodsy type scent. So that should be quite nice, very fallish. Next we have one in the woods category. At least I believe it's in the woods category. The categories I have here are based on what they've been put in the UK, which is probably going to be the same for us in Region 1. So Falling Apples is in the woods category. It is apple, pear, lavender. I like the idea of lavender in a fruity scent. That's kind of cool. Spice, acorn, sandalwood, and oak. This one sounds really, really good. Like, you got your kind of, they've taken like an apple spice, very, very traditional type scent, added lavender to kind of, I guess, lift it a bit, and then added some like woody and nutty notes to it. That could be really good. I'm actually very excited for that one. Frosted Vanilla will be in the fresh and the holiday category. That one is going to be Frosty Air, Peppermint, Douglas Fir, Spice, Vanilla Bean, and Sugar. This one also sounds really, really good. And I suspect this one is supposed to kind of, I guess, take the place of Vanilla Mint, because we have a lot of mint here, a lot of sweet notes here, like the vanilla and the sugar, and just a little bit of tree instead of that frosted citrus. So we'll see. It does have some pine or some fir notes to it, which I typically don't care for. However, with the other notes there, that sounds pretty appealing. So we will see. Huckleberry Hideaway is also in the woods category, and it is huckleberry, coconut, eucalyptus, violet. Again, this one is very interesting notes wise. So again, it's huckleberry, coconut, eucalyptus, violet, pine cone, white woods, and vanilla. Now I've looked at that list a few times. I can't even imagine what this is going to smell like. Like, it's going to be interesting. I think it's going to be very good, but I can't really get my nose around it. In my nose brain, I can't figure out what it's going to smell like. The coconut and the eucalyptus are throwing me. I love violet as a note. Violet tends to be a really pretty, very soft floral. Pine cone should be good. Woods and vanilla. Like, this is going to be an interesting one, a very interesting one. So it's in the woods category, so probably, I guess, more wood heavy. I don't know. The next one is Perfect Day, like pear, the fruit, fict day, play on perfect day. It's in the fruity category. It has lime, pear, pineapple, mandarin. So we have like almost like a summery type fruity top notes. Brandy, caramel, vanilla, clove, and bourbon. So they've taken some very bright, very zesty notes and balanced them with a couple boozy notes, and some caramel and vanilla and clove. That is going to be really good, I think. So I cannot wait to smell that. That I think is going to be impressive. Sips of Cider is in, I think, the citrus category, and it is lemon, grapefruit, lime, blood orange, apple juice, cranberry, ginger, cardamom, and cinnamon. So a lot of cidery notes. So again, Sips of Cider is lemon, grapefruit, lime, and blood orange. So we have a lot of different citruses there. Apple juice, which I guess will sweeten it a bit. Cranberry, a very seasonal type scent. Ginger and cardamom and cinnamon. So some spices there. That should be good too. I love my cidery scents, and that sounds like a nice one. And it sounds to me like it might be a nice one for closer to the holidays as well. The cider scents that we have currently are Cider Mill and Bright Cider Life. Both are fabulous cider scents. I love them, both. But they're kind of like very fall specific. They're not really cider scents for the holidays. Whereas I do make like a cider closer to the holidays, and it sounds more like Sips of Cider with the cranberry and the ginger and the cardamom and the cinnamon and the apple juice. So that one I think will be more kind of towards like later in the winter than the scents we have now for cider, is my guess. Next up we have Velvet Moon, which is in the floral category. It is bergamot, melon, leafy greens. Can't escape those leafy greens even in the fall winter. Praline, cedar, vanilla flower, and white musk. Now this actually sounds really pretty. I actually thought when I read this description that it sounds a little bit like Polar Bear Hug almost. So I was speculating it might even be in the fresh category before I found it in the floral category in the UK. So the bergamot and melon are going to be very fresh. The leafy greens are going to be very fresh. Praline is also, praline or caramel is also in Polar Bear Hug. It just adds a sweetness. That's all it does there. Cedar, vanilla flower, and it's not vanilla, it's vanilla flower. So it is going to be a floral type vanilla, and white musk, which is a nice kind of crisp musk. That is probably going to be really pretty. So excited to smell that one. Another one they've done that sounds very similar to an existing scent and is also going to be in the fresh category is White Amber and Silk. Now we have White Amber and Teak. That was a new summer scent this year, and it is carrying forward into the woods category for fall winter. White Amber and Silk will be in the fresh category, and it's going to be fresh soap. I've never seen that as a note in Scentsy before. So fresh soap, bergamot, lemon, cotton, orange blossom, woods, and warm amber. So soap, bergamot, lemon, cotton. Those are going to be very kind of high notes. I suspect those are probably the top notes. Orange blossom, kind of in the middle there. Woods and warm amber is in the base probably. That, I'm not sure about that one. That one will be very clean, I think. So yeah, again, it is in the fresh category, so it probably will be very clean smelling. The other two scents that I do not currently have notes for, but again, I will add them to the description box below when I have them, are Cranapple Crunble in the bakery category. And I assume it's going to be like a cranapple or cranberry apple. Not crab apple, cranapple. So cranberry apple crumble. I assume it's going to be kind of a fruity bakery scent, and it sounds like it's going to be good. I love those kind of cobblery, crumbly type scents. So I assume I'm going to love this one. Again, that's my thoughts there, just based on the name and the category. The other scent is in the spice category, and it's called Blackberry Spice, and that is all I know about it. So I'm assuming blackberries and spice. It's in the spice category, so I'm guessing probably more heavy on the spice than on the blackberry. But that's all I know so far about that one. Again, can't go wrong with a berry spice type scent. I'm assuming that might even be kind of similar to Buckleberry, which is currently in Bring Back My Bar. Again, with the spicy berries. So we'll see. Again, I'll put those notes below when I have them. If they're not there, it's because I don't have them yet. So for the fall catalog, I'm just going to go through one more time and kind of just highlight the ones that are not coming back. So just so you can, like, I guess, write down any ones that you want to add to your club or anything like that, I'll kind of let you know what's not coming back and if you can currently add it to your club or not. So out of last year's fall catalog, Red Berry and Spruce is not coming back, and neither is Snowberry. So Snowberry and Red Berry and Spruce not coming back. And you also cannot currently add those to your club, so sorry about that. Homestead Holiday, not coming back, and unfortunately you cannot add that to your club right now either. In the bakery category, Almond Croissant and Apple Butter Frosting are not coming back, and you currently cannot add them to your club. Breakfast in Bed, not coming back, and also you cannot add that to your club right now. Butter Pecan, not coming back, and again, you can't add it to your club. Vanilla Waves, not coming back, but you can add it to your club. So Vanilla Waves is one that I think they would bring back next season because it was so popular, but if you love that one, I would add it to your club because you never know. But I would be surprised if we didn't see that back in the spring. But again, we've all been surprised by Scentsy before. So if you love it, club it. That's just the slogan for the new catalog change. If you love it, club it. In the fresh category, Best in Snow, not coming back, and you cannot club it right now. Jammy Time is not coming back, and you can club it. So if you love that one, club it. Just Breathe, not coming back, you can club that right now. And again, when I say you can club that right now, if you're watching this in the future, anytime before August 1st, 2022, you can club this. Vanilla Mint, not coming back, you cannot currently club that one. In the Woods category, Around the Campfire, not coming back, you cannot club that one right now. My Hero, in the Woods category, let me just check right here if you can club that one. My Hero is in the current spring-summer catalog, so you can club that one still. So if you love My Hero, you can club that one, and I would do that if you do, because I don't think we'll see that back if it's not coming back for this season. And again, Red Berry and Spruce did not make it back. Cloudberry Dreams is not coming back, and you can currently club that one. So if you love that one, club that one. Jeweled Pomegranate is not coming back, and you cannot currently club that one. Perfectly Pomegranate, not coming back, and you cannot currently club that one. Sea Salt and Avocado, not coming back, but you can currently club that one. So if you love that one, do club that one. It's a really nice one. I'm surprised they didn't put that in there. I'm 50-50 on whether we'll see that back or not next year. I can't imagine Scentsy without Sea Salt and Avocado. So, and it does seem like a more summertime scent, so I could see how they might just make it seasonal for summer. But I don't know, it's always been year-round, so it makes me nervous that they're taking it out. So if you love that one, club it. Snowberry, again, not coming back, so and you cannot club it right now. Citrus category, Squeeze the Day, not coming back, shocker. So club that one, you can club that right now. Sunkissed Citrus, not coming back, you can club it right now, and I would recommend that you do. Linda H, I'm looking at you. And that is what we have got. So next we'll go through the current spring-summer catalog. This is currently the active catalog until August 1st. So this one is the one that we can currently order from. So what I like to do at the end of the catalog season, which is kind of between now and August 1st, is go through and see what scents I really couldn't live without if they didn't come back next spring and summer, and I put those in my club, or stock up, or whatever you want to do. But I'm just going to kind of go through and let you know what is discontinuing, not permanently necessarily, because like I said, the majority of the scents in this catalog are retiring for fall winter. Most of them will come back in the spring summer, no problem. You'll be able to order them as usual. But some of them will not come back, and we don't know which ones those are right now. So I will kind of go through and let you know what you'll be able to order all winter and what you won't be able to, so you can kind of decide what you need to stock up on or add to your club or anything like that. So out of the new releases, all of them are retiring except for 2. So Clementine Cupcake is moving forward to the fall catalog, as is White Amber Antique, also moving forward to the fall catalog. The other 8 you'll want to either stock up on or club, but I would be surprised if we didn't see all of those come back next spring. I think we will, and again, when I say I think these are honestly just my personal guesses. I do not know. Just if I was a betting woman, this is what I would guess. So Apple Teeny Splash, Cocoa Nuts for Coconuts, Daydream Oasis, Paradise Petals, Pineapple Mango, Pink Rhubarb Sugar, Shoreline Drive, and Summer Moonlight are all retiring for the season. I suspect we'll see all 8 of those come back next season, no problem. But again, that's just a guess. If there's any that you love and can't live without, I would club them. I know I'll be clubbing Summer Moonlight and possibly Pink Rhubarb Sugar. Out of the fruity category here, let's just kind of get back in here. Like I said, Apple Teeny Splash is retiring for the season. Apricot Vanilla is as well, so is Berry Bright. Black Raspberry Vanilla is going to stick around, so you can get that one all the time. Camu Camu is retiring. This one I would be worried about. I don't hear this one talked about a whole lot, and I don't know how popular it is. So if you love Camu Camu, I would personally put it in my club if it was me. So that one I would be worried about. Cloudberry Dreams, kind of a surprise. I hope it comes back next spring, but I don't know. It's not in the fall winter catalog and it normally is, so I would be worried about this one too. So that one. Go Mango is not coming back right now, but I assume we would probably see this back in the spring. Johnny Appleseed sticks around, so you can continue to get him all winter. Mad for Melon is retiring for the season. This is another one I might be a little concerned about if it was a favorite of mine. Again, I'm not sure. I don't hear this one talked about very often, so that concerns me if it's a favorite for you. Mahalo Coconut, I think we'll probably see this back in the spring. It's quite popular, at least in my circles. Again, when I say popular, I just mean based on what I watch other people talk about and my own customers and what they like to buy. So Mahalo Coconut is popular among my customer base and from what I hear watching other videos. Oh Snapdragon is retiring for the season. I don't know about this one. I really would be 50-50. I think it would probably come back, but I don't know. I have no strong thoughts on this one. Peach Nectar, again, retiring for the season. I think we'll probably see that back. Pina Colada Cha-Cha retiring for the season. I think we'll see it back, but I'm putting it in my club just in case because it's one of my absolute favorites. Pineapple Pucker. I don't know. This one it is retiring for the season like it always does. There's that one. Pink Rhubarb Sugar, again, of course, is retiring. Plumeria Peach is retiring for the summer, like always. Prickly Pear and Agave retiring for the season. This one I would be worried about. I don't know how popular it is. It's very nice. It's a very pretty scent. I just don't hear it talked about enough, and I don't know that enough people... I don't know how often I sell a bar of this. It's not very often. So I like this one. I hope it comes back, but if you love this one, I would club it. I'll probably pick up one bar before the catalog switches, so I have an extra bar just in case. Rainbow Sherbet, a pretty popular scent. I would bet on this one coming back. Sea Salt and Avocado, I'm worried about because it normally comes into the fall winter catalog and it didn't this time. So if you love that one, I would add it to club. Skinny Dippin' is of course retiring for the season. This one, I don't know, my gut feeling with this one is kind of worried too. I think we might see it back, but I would be a little worried because it's been around for a long time. And I don't know, I have a gut feeling about this one and I don't like that gut feeling. So if you love this one, I would consider clubbing it, but I hope we see that back. Sugared Strawberry, again, going away for the season. I think we'll see this back, but I am clubbing it because it's one of my favorites and I wouldn't want to be without it. Summer Moonlight, like I said, I'm clubbing this one as well because I love it, even though I'm pretty sure it's coming back. Watermelon Tangerine, I'm pretty sure we'll see back. It's quite popular as well. When I say I'm pretty sure though, like if you love a scent and you would not want to be without it, put it in your club anyways, like I do. If there's a scent that like I would not want to be without, like Pina Colada Cha-Cha, even though I'm pretty confident, like I'm like 90% sure that's coming back, I put it in my club anyways, because what's the worst case scenario? You have an extra bar or two of it before the next season, you're going to warm them anyways. You love that scent, you're going to warm them. It's fine. In the citrus category, Be Fabulous is of course retiring for the summer. I am worried about this one. I am going to club this one. I love Be Fabulous. This is a fantastic citrus scent that hardly anyone talks about, and I would be devastated if it didn't return. So I am clubbing that one. Blue Grotto sticking around. You can continue to order that all winter. Cocoa Lime is retiring for the season. Coconut Lemongrass, you can keep buying all winter, so no worries there. Havana Cabana retiring for the season. Lemon Sorbet retiring for the season. I'm pretty confident Lemon Sorbet will be back, but again, if you love it, club it. Paradise Punch is retiring for the season. Pineapple Mango is as well. Sand Swept, of course, is as well. I'm pretty confident Sand Swept will be back. Again, it's a bestseller. Pretty confident there. Squeeze the Day not coming back. That's a shocker. If you love this one and Sunkissed Citrus, I would club those because I don't think those are coming back. Tangerine Creamsicle, of course, also retiring for the winter time. I put this in my club last fall and winter. I don't think I will this time. It's not one I reach for much during the winter, and I do love it, but there's other scents that I love just as much. Like Dumbo would kind of replace this for me. So I do like this scent. I think we'll probably see it back in the next catalog, but I'm not going to club it this time myself. Florals. Aloha Citrus, of course, is retiring for the season. Here Come the Sunflowers is retiring for the season. This one makes me a little nervous. Again, I don't hear it talked about much, and I don't sell a lot of this particular bar, so I'd be a little nervous. Hibiscus Pineapple, I think we'll see back, but it, of course, is retiring for the season. Lilacs and Violets, also retiring for the season. I think we'll probably see this back, would be my guess. Luna, you can buy all winter, so no worries there. Lush Gardenia, retiring for the season. Paradise Petals, retiring for the season. Summer Holiday, retiring for the season. And Sun-Soaked Petals, retiring for the season. I don't know. My gut says either one of the two will be chopped next summer. And this is just like a gut feeling. I don't know. Here Come the Sunflowers or Sun-Soaked Petals. I could see one of those two being retired permanently for next spring and summer. I don't know. That's just a hunch. Because they're kind of, sort of similar. And I don't feel like either one is particularly popular. So I could see one of those two getting the axe. Fresh category. Aloe Water and Cucumber and Amazon Rain, you can buy all winter, so no worries there. Atlantic Air is retiring for the season. I think we'll probably see it back. I hope so. By the Sea is coming back for the winter. Clean Breezes as well, so is Clothesline. So those three you can keep buying all winter, no problem. On this page of the fresh category, Newborn Nursery you can buy all winter, so no worries there. The following ones are all retiring for the season. Coconuts for Coconuts, I'm pretty sure we'll see back. Coral Waters, this one worries me. Daydream Oasis, I'm sure we'll see back. French Lavender, I'm going to club because I really love this one. Iridescent Pearl, Jammy Time. Jammy Time worries me. It's usually available year round. It's not this time. So I would club that one if you love it. Same with Just Breathe. Same story there. Lavender Cotton, I don't know. If you love this one, I might club it, but I think we'll probably see it come back. Magnolia Linen, Make a Splash. Make a Splash, I'm pretty confident we'll see back. It's a bestseller. Palm Trees and Ocean Breeze, again, I'm pretty sure we'll see that back. Pink Cotton, again, pretty sure we'll see that back. And Shoreline Drive, pretty confident in that one too. Woods category, Bonfire Beach is retiring for the season. It always does. I am going to club that one because it's one of my favorites, but I am pretty confident it'll be back. Coastal Sunset, same thing. I'm confident that'll be back. My Hero, if you love that one, I would club it because, like I said, it's not coming back into the fall winter catalog and it normally does. So I think that one might be done. Mystery Man, you can buy all winter. Satin Sheets, I'm going to club this one because I worry about this one too. It is one that I personally really love. And again, I don't hear it talked about enough and I don't hear it really discussed much. So I would club that one if you love that one. Weathered Leather, if you love that one, I'd club it too. I'm always surprised when that one makes the catalog, to be honest. I don't think I've ever seen someone buy a bar of that. I know it has fans, I know it does, but I've never met one of them. So if you love that one, I'd club it because that one is precarious in my opinion. White Amber and Teak, you can continue to buy all winter. It's actually moving forward to the fall catalog. In bakery, Baked Apple Pie, you can buy all winter. Same with Blueberry Cheesecake and Clementine Cupcake. Those are moving forward to fall. Mocha Doodle surprises me. That one is not carrying forward to fall. So I would stock up if you love that one or put it in your club. Pink Sugarberry Mint is also not carrying forward. So if you love that one, grab a couple bars or club it. Vanilla Bean Buttercream, you can get all winter, so no worries. And Vanilla Waves is retiring for the season. I think we'll probably see this back next year. So I don't know if I'll club this one or not. I might just grab a couple bars. In the spice category, Cinnamon Vanilla retires. It always does this time of year. And Welcome Home will be available all winter. So there are the scents there. So there is a quick kind of rundown of what's coming and going out of this catalog, just so you can make plans to stock up or club things. In July, everything is 10% off. So you'll be able to stock up at a bit of a discount, hopefully. So there we go. So now I'm going to have just kind of like a general discussion, I guess, of the fall catalog. So back to the fall catalog. This, of course, is last fall's catalog, but I don't have a paper copy of the new one just yet, and I probably won't until mid-July, because that's when it'll probably get here. So I guess first things first, new scents. Wow, they sound really good this time. I like how they didn't go as bakery heavy as I kind of hoped they would, but I am pretty satisfied with the things that they added to the bakery category, like Scary Good and Clementine Cupcake staying surprised me. I like Clementine Cupcake, and I mean, I'm happy enough that it's staying, but I think I would have preferred for them to leave Clementine Cupcake as a spring-summer bakery scent and bring back Apple Butter Frosting or Almond Croissant for the fall-winter catalog. That would have been my preference, but again, I'm not in charge, so they did what they did, and I mean, overall, it ended up being a pretty good lineup, I think. Vanilla Cinnamon Maple, I think, is a great addition to the bakery category. Really happy with that. Cranapple Crunble, the new scent, sounds amazing. I can't wait to smell it. And yeah, I'm really happy that pumpkin roll came back. I'm really happy they gave us sugar cookie back. I kind of didn't think they would, especially with vanilla bean buttercream staying and being relatively similar. So I'm surprised that they gave us sugar cookie back, but did not bring back almond croissant or apple butter frosting. So in 2 years' time, when those are eligible for bring back my bar voting, we really need to have both of those back. So they're in my club, but there will be people that are not happy that those are not back. Same with butter pecan for that matter. That's a good one as well. I was a little surprised that they kept apple cherry strudel in the catalog, being that it is a very nice scent, but it is quite short lasting. So I would have thought they would keep one with better performance, but I mean, again, that one is also a really good scent, so I can see it staying. I'm really happy that they brought back cinnamon buttercream and graham cracker crunch from last year's new scents. Those were amazing, so I'm glad they kept them. And I'm really glad they didn't mess too much with the very traditional fall scents that we all love, like First Day of Fall, Autumn Hearth. I was really concerned about Autumn Hearth. I was surprised to see that one back. I'm glad I see it back because I like that one a lot, but I was surprised to see it back. Homestead Holiday doesn't surprise me, but it makes me sad. Yeah, other than that, not a whole ton of shocks in that category. Just really happy to see all those ones back. And looking forward to smelling Blackberry Spice. In the fresh category, there had been talk, somebody, I can't remember who, somebody had mentioned on Instagram, I think it was, that they had gotten their club order a month or 2 back, and they had noticed that their bar of fluffy fleece that they'd put in their club had arrived with just regular standard bar packaging rather than the brick packaging. The brick packaging is always a little bit fancier, kind of like festive, and their fluffy fleece bar came with just regular packaging. So they kind of wondered then if maybe Scentsy wasn't putting fluffy fleece in the catalog and making it like a general catalog scent, and they were right. So that was some good sleuthing on that part. Yeah, frosted vanilla sounds lovely. Can't wait to smell that. I'm a little sad that vanilla mint had to go for it, but there we go. Best in Snow, sad that it discontinued. I don't think many people are gonna miss that one. I feel like I'm kind of alone. There's only a few of us that really like that one. And again, I'm not in love with the scent. The scent is okay. The reason I like it is because it's so nice for when you're not feeling well. And to take that away and Just Breathe, I personally don't love Just Breathe, but I know a lot of people like that one when they're not feeling well as well. So they took away 2 of the scents that people kind of like to use if they're not feeling great. And again, it's not like these scents improve symptoms or anything. They just kind of are comforting if you're not feeling well. So that was sad to kind of see go away. But we do still have Perfect Peppermint for that, which might be a nice substitute. And Eucalyptus Wreath. I personally find that one quite perfumey. I don't personally care for Eucalyptus Wreath, but Perfect Peppermint is a nice one. So I'm glad that stayed. In the woods category, I guess surprises. No surprises here for me. I'm not surprised that we lost Red Berry and Spruce. Not surprised that we lost Around the Campfire. I'm neither here nor there on losing my hero. It doesn't surprise me. It doesn't not surprise me. But I'm happy with the things that they added. Again, Icicles and Evergreen isn't a favorite of mine, but I do kind of enjoy it sometimes in small doses. And it was so popular. Like, it was such a fantastic seller. People loved it. And so I'm really glad that they made space in the catalog for it. I think that was a wise move, and I'm glad they did it. Toasted Acorn and Oak. Again, really nice scent, fantastic performer. So I'm really happy they added such a boomer to the catalog. That one's very open layout worthy, so people will be happy with that one. And White Amber and Teak. Interesting choice to stay for fall and winter. I can see it. I can see warming that in the winter if you want something kind of clean and woodsy. And again, fantastic performer, so that'll be nice. In the fruity category, I'm really looking forward to the new scents. Blackcurrant and Plum and Perfect Day. And Sips of Cider. Those all sound really good. Surprises. I'm really surprised that Cloudberry Dreams didn't make it back in, and I'm really surprised that Sea Salt and Avocado didn't stay. Perfectly Pomegranate doesn't really surprise me. Jeweled Pomegranate does kind of surprise me. And Snowberry, I kind of wondered. I think I said in my last video, like last season at catalog transition time, I think I said put Snowberry in your club if you like that one, because I was worried about it then. And so yes, that one did kind of not come back. Really happy to see Winterberry Apple Tea back, and Bright Cider Life, and Autumn Road Trip, like those bestseller ones that people love and I love. So those are good to see back. Orchard Apple and Spice, again, that was one I wouldn't have thought. Like, I don't remember that people loving that one that much, but they must have. So it must have been added to club enough that they thought, okay, we better put it in the catalog. So Orchard Apple and Spice, that was a nice enough one. Like, again, I don't think that was a poorly received scent. I'm just surprised to see it in the catalog. But I'm glad it is. Like, that's a nice addition. Fairy Tale Pumpkin does surprise me. Again, that one was not particularly well received from what I could tell. A lot of people saying they didn't care for it. I thought it was okay. I mean, I'm neither here nor there with it. I'm surprised to see it in the fruity category is what I am. To me, that's more of a bakery scent. In citrus, I am very shocked. Very shocked to see Squeeze the Day and Sunkissed Citrus go. That's very surprising to me. So I would say Squeeze the Day might be one to grab a few bars of, or grab a brick of. So maybe they're just going to make them spring summer scents, but I don't know. That one surprised me. And floral, no surprises there. Floral did exactly what I expected it to do. It discontinued everything except for Luna, which is what it typically does, so no surprises there. And I believe Velvet Moon, the new scent, is a floral scent, so we'll have two, which will be nice. So that is my thoughts on the scents in the new catalog. Again, this is the old catalog, but I don't have the paper copy of the new one yet. When I get the paper copies of the new one, or around July 1st or something like that, I will do one on a catalog walkthrough. So probably when I get the paper copy, we'll sit down and go cover to cover on the new warmers, the laundry stuff, what scents everything's in, the clean products, what scents everything's in, body care, what scents everything is in, and all of that kind of thing. So we'll do that when I get a paper copy of the new catalog. In the meantime, there are spoilers out there kind of floating around if you are looking for them and things like that. What I will say is please don't put spoilers in the comments below on any limited time offers coming up. Not everyone wants to know those things just yet. Some people do, and that's great and it's fine. But for people just kind of innocently reading the comments and not wanting to see future holiday spoilers and stuff like that, let's just keep them out of the comments. That's all. But what I will say is there are some fantastic harvest and holiday things coming up. People are going to be pleased, I think. It's going to be a fun season. So lots to look forward to. And that is kind of the, I guess, comprehensive scent breakdown of what's coming, what's going, what's staying, and that sort of thing. And I would love to hear your thoughts on what the new scents are going to be and what your surprises in this list are. What are you surprised by? What are you going to be throwing in your club? What are you most looking forward to out of the new scents? For me, I think it's going to be Cranapple Crunble and maybe Sips of Cider and Perfect Day. Although Falling Apple sounds really good too. So there's quite a few there I'm really, really excited for. So thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you in the next video. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.